They looked perfect online, until October 21st, 2021, when 2 shots shattered the illusion. What happens when a million-follower persona collides with real-world obsession? Stay with me, because a hidden spy app, a duplicated key, and a frantic elevator ride to the 35th floor turn this story from glamorous to gruesome. San Diego's East Village, a luxury high-rise. Anna and Ali Abulaban, charismatic, camera-ready, raising their daughter, Amara. On TikTok, he's Gin Kid, a skit star with viral Scarface impressions. Together, they project a playful, enviable life. But curated squares can hide sharp edges. Friends notice controlling behavior. How far will it go? And a single device will soon turn their home into a wiretap. By whom and why? They met years earlier on a U.S. military base in Japan. The move to Virginia, then California, felt like a fresh start and a bigger stage. As views climb, loved ones notice a change. Drinking, angry rants on live streams, and spiraling jealousy over Anna's new independence. He interrupts. He dominates conversations. He carries a gun everywhere. America's finest city becomes a pressure cooker. Early October, the line is crossed. Anna reports that he pushed her in front of their daughter and showed the child a loaded gun. She files for divorce and a restraining order, asking him to move out. He doesn't accept it. He duplicates the key. He calls incessantly. He goes live while drinking, swinging between professions of love and bursts of rage. The control he's losing offline, he tries to regain online. But what happens when he returns to the apartment uninvited? And what does he secretly leave behind? October 21st, 2021. He slips into the apartment while Anna isn't home. He vandalizes the place. And, crucially, he installs a listening app by syncing their daughter's iPad, turning it into a live microphone he can monitor from anywhere. Later, he hears Anna's voice and demands. He races from a hotel to the 35th floor. Security cameras catch him sprinting from the elevator. Moments later, 29-year-old Rayburn, Cadenas Baron, and 28-year-old Anna are shot at close range. The illusion is over. Afterward, he picks up his daughter and tells her he hurt her mother. He calls his mother. Then he calls 911. Police arrest him within the hour. In court, he pleads not guilty to 2 counts of murder. Prosecutors add special circumstance allegations for multiple victims. A protective order bars all contact with his daughter. Families on both sides weep as the charges are read. So what really happened here? Was it fame? Insecurity? Something darker? Friends and family disagree on the root cause, but they agree on this. Social media made a mask easy to wear. The more he imitated violent characters for laughs, the more his off-camera control and paranoia escalated, until real lives were destroyed. Let's rewind and close our open loops. First, the controlling behavior. In private, it wasn't just jealousy, it was surveillance. The duplicated key wasn't a one-time impulse, it was a mindset. I deserve access. That's how boundaries erode, silently, one small violation at a time. Second, the wiretap. He didn't need a Hollywood bug. He needed a sync device and a simple app. When an abuser believes they're entitled to your every word, technology becomes a weapon. If this feels familiar, you're not paranoid. Smart devices can be turned against you. There are ways to check settings, revoke sharing, and audit logins. Your safety is worth the hassle. Third, the elevator sprint to the 35th floor. That dash isn't just a moment, it's a mindset in motion. When the story in your head says, "I've been wronged, and I'm owed payback," the distance between a choice and a tragedy can be the length of one elevator ride. Now, none of this rewrites responsibility. 2 people are gone. A child lost her mother. And a platform that once amplified comedy is now tied forever to a crime. The persona was entertaining. The person was unraveling. The audience saw the mask. Those closest felt the fracture lines. What should we take from this? 1. Patterns predict outcomes. If someone consistently escalates, from snooping to stalking, from verbal jabs to physical threats, believe the pattern, not the apology. The internet loves redemption arcs. Real life requires boundaries. 2. Private tech is public enough. If a shared tablet, laptop, or account exists, assume it can be weaponized. Use strong, unique passwords. Review family sharing and device lists. Turn off share across devices for sensitive apps. Log out of everything when you separate. Safety isn't paranoia, it's preparation. 3. Fame doesn't fix character. Followers aren't a force field. If anything, attention can inflame what's already there. The camera doesn't cure jealousy, control, or insecurity. It just gives them better lighting. You might be wondering, could this have been prevented? That's a hard question, and we won't pretend there's an easy answer. Restraining orders matter. Documentation matters. Community matters. But accountability must arrive before the elevator doors close. If you see something spiraling, say something. To a friend, to a family member, to a professional who can help. There's another uncomfortable truth. Stories like this are sticky. We click because they shock us. We stay because they scare us. But the most important part isn't the twist, it's the tell. The warning signs were there. Isolation, surveillance, threats, rage mixed with alcohol and performance. If any of those are showing up in your life, please treat them as bright, blaring signals, not background noise. Before we end, a quick word on responsibility in storytelling. We won't glorify the perpetrator. We won't show graphic visuals. We will center the victims and the impact on the people who loved them. Because true crime should never be about the thrill. It should be about truth, learning, and, when possible, prevention. So here's the close. Behind curated posts, warning signs can be invisible until they aren't. Anna and Rayburn were more than headlines. A daughter was more than a prop in a story. And a platform meant for laughs became a mirror we can't ignore. If you found this breakdown valuable, tap like to help it reach more people. Share it with someone who needs the reminder. And subscribe for weekly episodes that unpack the reality behind the feed. And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse or stalking, reach out to local resources or trusted professionals today. Your safety matters. Your life matters. I'm Alex, and this is Shocking Stories Revealed. I'll see you in the next one.